Welcome back to Motorcycle World. Today, we're diving into a detailed comparison between two very different motorcycle tires from the same manufacturer, the Mitas MC50 and the Mitas E-13. These two tires come from completely different categories. One is built for the street, and the other is designed for the dirt. The Mitas MC50 is a road-focused sport tire designed for small to mid-size street bikes and lightweight sport motorcycles. The Mitas E-13, on the other hand, is a front tire meant for off-road and rally use, often mounted on dual sport or enduro bikes that see little to no asphalt. So why compare these two at all? Because many riders, especially those with lightweight bikes, are often choosing between street grip and off-road versatility. This comparison will help you decide which of these two tires is best for your motorcycle and your style of riding. We'll break down the differences in terms of grip, terrain compatibility, road manners, cornering stability, off-road capability, durability, and overall rider experience. Let's get started. First up, the Mitas MC50. The Mitas MC50 is part of Mitas street tire range. It's aimed at riders of 125 cubic centimeters to 500 cubic centimeters sport and naked bikes who want a sporty feel, confidence at lean, and good all-around road manners. The tire features a modern radial design, with a V-shaped tread pattern optimized for dry grip and water evacuation. One of the MC50's main strengths is its predictable and neutral handling on paved roads. Turn-in is smooth, the tire offers decent feedback through the bars, and it tracks well in corners. It's not a high-performance supersport tire like you'd see on a 1,000 cubic centimeters bike, but for its class and its price, it offers impressive performance for lightweight machines. In dry conditions, the MC50 offers strong grip for everyday commuting, weekend fun, and even some light canyon carving. In wet weather, performance is decent, thanks to the central grooves that clear water effectively. While not in the same league as high-silica sport touring tires, it still provides enough safety margin for everyday use in the rain. The ride comfort is quite good, especially considering that it's a sport-oriented tire. It doesn't feel harsh over bumps, and the profile offers stability at highway speeds, even on smaller bikes. For urban riders and short-distance commuters, this tire performs reliably and confidently. In terms of tread life, the MC50 is moderate. Most riders report 5,000 to 7,000 kilometers, 3,000 to 4,500 miles, from the rear tire, depending on riding style and load. It's not made for cross-country touring, but for its segment, the lifespan is acceptable. Overall, the Mitas MC50 is an excellent entry-level sport tire for street riders on lightweight or A2 class motorcycles. Now let's talk about the Mitas E-13. The Mitas E-13 is a completely different beast. It's a front knobby tire designed for off-road, enduro, and rally use. And while it is homologated for street use, its true purpose is clear: dirt, gravel, sand, and rocks. The E-13 features an aggressive tread pattern with deep, open blocks arranged in a semi-directional layout. This allows the tire to dig into soft surfaces, providing excellent directional control, especially on loose terrain. It's often paired with rear tires like the Mitas E-09 or E-12 for full dual sport setups. On off-road terrain, the E-13 performs very well. Whether you're blasting through forest trails, sand washes, or rocky hill climbs, the tire offers great traction, strong braking grip, and solid stability, especially in the front where rider control is most critical. It's designed to resist punctures and sidewall damage too, which is a must for remote riding. On pavement, however, things change. The E-13 can feel vague or unstable at lean, especially at speed. The large tread blocks can flex and deform on hard surfaces, which reduces precision and confidence during cornering. On straight roads, it's acceptable, but it generates more noise and vibration than any street tire. Wet performance is limited, too. The wide gaps in the tread can hydroplane on slick surfaces if you're not careful. Comfort is also more rugged. The stiff carcass and tall knobs transmit more road feedback to the rider, which can be tiring during long pavement stints. In terms of durability, the E-13 is built tough. It wears faster on asphalt, but lasts quite long when used primarily off-road. Riders typically report 3,000 to 5,000 kilometers from a front tire depending on terrain, which is quite good for a knobby. Overall, the Mitas E-13 is ideal for adventure riders who spend the majority of their time off-road and need a tire that can survive rugged terrain and still roll on pavement when necessary. Side-by-side comparison breakdown, plain English. Terrain suitability. MC50, 100% street, designed for asphalt, urban use, and twisty road riding. E-13, 80% off-road, 20% street, ideal for gravel, dirt, and sand with minimal road use. Grip on pavement. MC50, predictable dry grip, acceptable wet traction, ideal for city and highway use. E-13, acceptable straight-line grip, but vague in corners, poor wet road performance. Off-road performance. MC50, not designed for any off-road use. E-13, excellent grip on loose terrain, soft sand, and rocks, built for dirt. Cornering behavior. MC50, neutral and smooth, allows moderate lean with confidence. E-13, feels unstable when leaned on pavement, strong directional grip in dirt. Ride comfort. MC50, smooth and composed for everyday commuting. E-13, rougher ride with more vibration, especially on pavement. Longevity. MC50, 3,000 to 4,500 miles on average. E-13, 2,000 to 3,000 miles, mostly off-road use, whereas faster on asphalt. Noise and vibration. MC50, quiet and refined for street use. E-13, loud hum on pavement, noticeable front-end vibration. Ideal use case. MC50, city riding, weekend road fun, lightweight sport/naked bikes. E-13, dual sport adventures, enduro events, rally prep, remote trail rides. Pros and cons summary. Mitas MC50, pros. Great for entry-level sport and naked bikes. Predictable grip in dry and light wet conditions. Smooth, quiet ride. Affordable and easy to source. Good choice for A2 license riders. MC50, cons. Not suitable for any off-road use. Limited tread life compared to premium touring tires. Less grip under aggressive lean compared to supersport class tires. Mitas E-13 pros. Excellent traction off-road. Strong durability in rough terrain. Puncture-resistant construction. Lightweight and nimble in dirt. Ideal for adventure riders and enduro use. E-13 cons. Poor road manners. Loud and vibrates on pavement. Wet asphalt performance is weak. Cornering feedback on tarmac is vague. So, which one is right for you? If you spend all your time on pavement, want sporty handling, and ride a lightweight road bike, the Mitas MC50 is the clear choice. It offers predictable road performance, decent longevity, and confidence for newer and experienced street riders alike. But if your adventures take you off the beaten path, where dirt, gravel, mud, and sand dominate the landscape, then the Mitas E-13 is the better pick. It may not be refined on the road, but off-road, it's dependable, durable, and capable of handling the toughest terrain you'll encounter. That wraps up our full comparison between the Mitas MC50 and the Mitas E-13. Let us know in the comments. Are you sticking to the streets or heading into the dirt? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tire reviews, gear comparisons, and real-world motorcycle insights. Until next time, ride safe and see you on the road or off it.